Hello, we're gonna meditate together. If you're here, stick around for some guided meditation and spiritual divine connection that you're gonna feel inside of you. I have some things I want to talk about, and then we're gonna meditate. Sound good? I hope so. I am so happy and grateful to be alive in this moment, and I would love to give you the space to say something that is true for you in this moment. It doesn't necessarily have to be positive, but I just want to hear what you're experiencing. And even though I can't hear you through my recording device, just imagine that I can. You can type it in the comments. I want to hear something that's true for you in this moment. Just like I just let that statement. I'm so happy and grateful to be alive. I'm so happy that I'm making this video, and I'm so happy that we can connect. If you haven't been here before, welcome. It's so great that you can see my face and hear my voice. We're connecting. My name is Ari. I have dreamed of making videos on YouTube since the year 2017, and 2024 was and is the year of me starting to make videos consistently. After traveling through Europe and the United States in a very free-flowing, intuitive way, I had this amazing time of connecting to myself and connecting to my heart. And what followed after that was me beginning to make these videos where I just set up my camera and just have a chat. I've done this before in the past, and I am happy that, I don't know, I'm happy that I'm just doing what I feel like doing and trusting myself and being the best version of myself that I can be. So that's what's happening. I'm trying my best. I'm doing my best. I had something kind of difficult happen today, so I probably seem I probably seem the way I normally am, but I just have a friend that's going through some stuff, and the texts I've been sending her, she hasn't had her responses back are kind of like, I don't know. I just feel like I'm not doing the best at helping her, and I wish I could help her more. I actually don't wish I could help her more though, because it's like I know how powerful she is, and I know how amazing she is, and I know that when she connects to who she truly is, her life is gonna be so incredible, and maybe she's just battling an illusion right now. So if you're listening to this right now, just send some love and peace and good energy to my friend. I hope she's doing okay right now, and I think when I hear about, actually this is one of the first times I've ever had a friend go through something like this, and because my friend's going through this, it's hard to want to keep going and keep doing this stuff in my world, and I've been definitely experiencing some guilt the past few days, because I'm chilling in my kitchen eating a homemade salad that's so delicious, and I know what her reality is, and I feel bad that yeah. So the whole reason why this is even coming up is that it's giving me a lot of insight from past experiences that I've had where I was going through a lot of stuff. I've had a lot of experiences that you wouldn't necessarily call good, and that's my past, and I don't even want to focus on it, because I know that my focus is so powerful, and I love to put my focus on good stuff, such as how I'm about to do a guided meditation and my inner voice is telling me that I'm a mess right now. So we just caught some lies because I'm pretty clean. I got a white sweatshirt on. What do you mean I'm a mess? I'm all over the place. My mind says I'm all over the place. Okay. I'm gonna get to the root of this. I mean, the root of this is that I'm not good enough. I'm not doing enough. But I'm definitely doing enough. What else could I do? It's funny how those negative thoughts, like, I'm a mess, I'm not doing enough. It's funny how those thoughts, I feel like they come from a place of, I want to see myself be great. That's where I feel like they come from, this place of, I want to see myself be great. And the version of me that wants to see myself be great is truly missing out. Because there's another perspective, another lens that I put on that feels so much better, that sees me as greatness, that can notice my own greatness inside me. I'm being so real, and I'm sharing moment to moment what thoughts are in my head. I'm sharing the stream of consciousness that comes through me. I'm showing up and being as real as I know how to be. That's great. I'm a mess doesn't sound so true anymore. The lens through which I try to force my greatness or become great is an elusive lens. So I let that go. This pair of glasses is gonna fit someone else way better. It's not fitting to me right now. I actually don't think it will fit anyone. So maybe I will smash them and recycle the glass and send it to the lens creator to process it and reconstruct it into a lens that will better serve the humanity that we are. And I want to look at this moment through the lens of, I am awesome. I am beautiful. I am wonderful. I am making the choices that I believe will lead me into the experiences that I want to have. An experience that I feel really inspired by, that I know for sure is coming in my future, is the day that I publish new things. And this video is totally not where I want to talk about these new things, but there's new things coming, and I'm doing my best to put my energy into creating these things. My friend reaching out to me the past few days to ask for help, that started to not take my energy, but I started to put a lot of my energy and focus into like thinking of what kind of text to send her and how to help her feel better. And I mean, I think in the short term I failed at that because it didn't seem like she was doing any better from what I was saying. And so hopefully she can talk to someone else that can help her, and I will get back to doing what I can do. You say you want to help people, but then you realize that people help themselves, that so much of this life is an inside job, and I will never be able to go inside someone's mind and change the way they think. Every single human that exists has the capability to be aware of the patterns that exist in their brain and in their heart. Every human in this world has the ability to experience coherence when the mind and the heart are on the same page and creation happens. So today, I want to show you your power. I want to show you your greatness. And I want to guide you in a meditation. And the reason why we are meditating together in this space is because, first of all, it's a divine moment. Every single moment is a divine moment. No one moment is more divine than the other. It's a great moment to let the light of love and goodness into your heart, to connect with whatever you believe in energetically, whether that's God or the universe, or maybe you're just wanting to believe in yourself right now, to feel the light and the energy that's inside you and let that shine and illuminate your experience. Whatever you want to do in this time with this meditation, I hope that you set an intention in this moment of what it is that you need, what it is that you want. Your experience will be exactly what you decide it to be. I have no power over creating your experience to be anything, because I'm here to create my experience and you're here to create your experience. And we can come together and share our journeys and share our messages and share what we learn, but ultimately the differences that we experience in our journeys are so vast. I can try my best to feel what it feels like to be you, but you're the one that knows what it feels like to be you, and you're the one that can create that experience. So I'm gonna give you that power, show you that grace. Let's embrace this moment. And I'm gonna review my notes because I had some great downloads about, dude. My inner voice is like, don't post this video. I want to start over so bad and make it so much better. I don't want to tell everyone that I thought I was a mess. This is my perfectionism. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for seeing me. Trying to be perfect. Isn't it cute? Isn't it so cute that I try so hard to be different than who I truly am, when who I truly am already probably made so many impacts, like so many good impacts. So taking a moment to just breathe, relax, and maybe finding within yourself something that has been a struggle lately. Hearing your inner voice say that to you, speak. Maybe you need to speak out loud, but just voice in some way, whether it's inside or with your throat chakra. Just, what have you been struggling with lately? And in a moment, you should be able to see a field of grass, a grassy field. Just nod your head when you can see this field, and up ahead, a few steps ahead of you, should be a path. And right where this path is, you can see the pavement, you can see some flowers that are framing the path for you. There's a little sign next to the path that will tell you what this pathway is for. And on this sign, from my perception, I see something that says, for the actualization of your highest potential. And maybe in your meditation, in your mental space, you are seeing something different. Maybe there is a different pathway that you're being led to. Follow your heart, listen to your inner guidance. You are safe in this moment, and all the paths that are here are for your highest good, but use your discernment. I see a path that says, for the actualization of your highest potential. And I don't see any other paths. It doesn't seem like there's any other options for me right now. It's literally just this one path that says, it's time to actualize your highest potential. Walk this path. Go for it. I'm like, all right, let's go. So I'm going to start walking down the path. And hopefully you are walking down the path with me. Maybe we're together in your vision. Maybe I'm there with you in your meditation. I can actually see a couple different human beings with me. The path is getting wider and wider as more of us choose to walk down it. Maybe there are some other paths. I'm actually starting to see some in the distance that some other people are walking down, like for healing your relationship with your heart, for healing your relationship with your parents. There's all different paths that all of us are choosing to walk down. So let's walk down these paths. And at the end of this path, you should see a table. Nod your head when you see the table. And at this table is your highest self. It looks like you, and maybe it's shape-shifting and the physical form looks a little bit different, but this is a version of you that is wise and in tune and in touch, and you can choose to sit at this table. So go ahead and see yourself taking the seat. And the question that I was given for you to ask during this meditation session, you can ask this question to the inner higher guide that you are communicating with, or you can ask questions of your own. But I just want you to breathe deeply as you're about to hear an answer that will guide you and support you at this place in your journey. How can I continue experiencing success in my journey? Ask yourself this question and be still to receive the answer. You might feel inspired to journal about some of the things that are coming through. You might want to stay deeper in your meditation. My heart is calling me to pause a little bit and let you sit with the answer that you received. I'm gonna do the same, and then when that feels complete, I'll share the answer that I got, because I also feel inspired to do that. So just continue sitting with your answer, sitting with your higher self, sitting in the energy of love and peace and truth and joy that is you. feeling complete here. Maybe you hug your higher self, bow to say thank you. Ending the meditation by just closing the eyes of the version of you that was experiencing this meditation, breathing deeply, coming back to the body, holding the breath at the top of your next inhale, and as you exhale, opening your eyes to join me again. Hi, how's your meditation? I hope it was good. I'm burning with excitement to share with you what my higher self said to me. It was really cool and really awesome, and I loved that experience. I love how clearly I can see the things that I visualize. This is one of my passions in life, is helping people meditate and meditate more often so that they can be visualizing and like seeing, and for me, like I literally take on a new form, and I'm walking on the path and I'm feeling it, and I'm actually communicating with someone, and like this is my higher self, and we're like actually having a hug. It all feels so real, and it's just the power of the mind and the heart and the voice, and just the energy that we are is so wonderful and so powerful and so beautiful. So I hope you had a great experience. Something that is coming soon that you can look forward to is that I am putting together a way for you guys to buy tickets to a live meditation experience. So if you like being guided in meditations by me and you'd want to experience it live on Zoom, that's going to be happening soon, and it's going to be an event. It's going to be a way for me to have income flow my way. So if that's something you're interested in, that would be really great. If it's something you're not interested in, that's okay. You can keep watching my videos and you can keep meditating with me this way too. Everybody gets to do what they feel like doing, so I hope that some of you are excited about it, and if some of you are not excited about it, that's cool too. We're just here to do what we love, and that's it. That's all. The words that came to me from my higher self so quickly were, say yes to the callings of your heart. And this is part of why I want to do these meditation experiences live, is because I want you guys to be able to share with a group what's coming up for you. I mean, you guys can share it in the comments here on YouTube, but when we actually get together on Zoom, you'll be able to say what you're actually experiencing. And just me being able to sell this and offer this and share this, I think the words that I use are really important. Like, I understand that I'm creating something, I'm creating an experience, and I'm sharing it, and I'm not 100% confident in my ability to create stuff like this, but I'm still doing it because I know that as I choose to, it still goes with the message I got from my higher self, but as I choose to do the things that, maybe there's a little bit discomfort because, well, I know why there's a little bit discomfort. I don't feel, it's this one part of me that is so wounded, you guys, but it's just like, I don't think what I want matters, and I don't think what I do matters. And so I bring that small part with the big part of me that knows it has to be true that what I want matters, and it has to be true that what I do matters, because I've had so many experiences at this point. I have to remind myself of those experiences all the time. I have to remind myself, and like making these videos is so helpful because I get to actually hear myself talk about the stuff that I'm experiencing and the stuff that I have experienced, and I try to keep it as positive as I can because I know how powerful my focus is, and I know how powerful my words are. I know that my words create worlds. I know that they call it spelling for a reason. So the positive experiences that I've had where I'm gonna go in with you guys. Okay, I hope you have the energy to listen to this right now. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna share with you a real life experience that I had. This is another experience from when I was in Europe, so I know you guys like these stories, so I'm gonna keep going. But anyways, perception is so powerful, and I literally have this coming to me where I can hear two different perspectives for the same experience that I had. So I had this experience where I was walking through, where was I exactly? I was in Paris, but I don't remember what this place is called, but it's a place in Paris where there are a lot of markets and shops. There were a lot of antique shops and art galleries, and I was walking through. I was kind of hungry, and I was at this place in my life where I knew that I can manifest with my thoughts and with my feelings, and I wanted to experience manifestation every day if I could. If you watched my other videos, I just told a story, I think in my last video that I just uploaded, about manifesting something in Milan. But anyways, this was earlier this year, and I just really wanted to practice manifestation and show myself my own abilities to create. And so I had this thought: I would love to have free food. I want to have some free food. I want to, like, that's something you don't just walk and stumble upon free food like all the time. That's something that's just like out of the box. And I had the thought, continued walking. A couple steps later, I'm walking towards all this free food for a free event for an art gallery. And this art gallery had champagne, and I don't even remember what some of the food was, like chocolate and crackers and cheese and all kinds of cool stuff. This was a moment in time where life really felt like a mirage. It really felt like everything I was experiencing was just out of a dream, because it was so instant and so fast. And I love when I have really good thoughts on my mind, and those good thoughts just travel so fast and can create so quickly. It's so beautiful and so wonderful. Now, the two perceptions that I wanted to share with you. The one from my lower, smaller self, the version of me that doesn't think what I want matters, and maybe I think of myself as an inconvenience or a waste of space, all that self-deprecating energy. I don't really like using the word negative, because positive and negative, it's just so, in my opinion, it's so childish. Like, that's good and that's bad, like everything just is. The reason why I don't want to think this way anymore is because I just don't think it's true. For me that felt like such a long pause, but for you guys it probably wasn't. What was true about that experience I had was that I had a thought that it would be great to have some free food right now, and I walked up to a bunch of free food, and I don't know if anyone in that environment enjoyed my presence. I don't know what anyone thought about me while I was there. I don't even remember. Actually, I guess I do remember the feeling, but it's so hard to know if my memory is even, like, can I really remember exactly how I felt in that moment? It wasn't anything that felt super, like, there wasn't any super strong feeling. I think it was just a feeling of calm and also excitement, because there was some really cool art in that gallery to look at, and there was live music. You don't ever really know what your perception does. I'm sorry, not perception. You don't really ever know what your presence does for the world unless someone tells you. And no one at that art gallery spoke to me. So, I don't know. Was I providing value by being there? As someone that doesn't naturally and innately believe myself to be valuable, like, that's something I work on, that's something I tell myself consciously, because I don't automatically and naturally think of myself as this valuable person that can just walk into a room and my presence is beneficial to the space. Like, I just don't think of myself that way. And I think it would be cool to think of myself that way, but I also don't think it would be truthful at the same time, because how do you know? And can you just tell yourself, my presence is valuable and my presence is a positive benefit to this space? Will it be that way because you told yourself that it is? In the same way that I told myself it would be great to have some free food appear, and then the free food appeared. Maybe with perception, we can do this as well. It would be nice to have a perception of myself that is beneficial to the experiences that I want to have. It would be nice to have a perception of myself that uplifts me and puts me into very enjoyable states of being. Can we manifest a perception that heals the world? Can we manifest a perception that has the power to continue manifesting good things for us? So, to kind of conclude the story I was telling about that experience I had in France, I could choose that perception of, I am taking up space here and it's inconvenient that I showed up here, and I'm not welcome, like stuff like that. Or there's the opposite side of it, which is like, these people must be so happy that I'm here eating the food and looking at the art, and the musicians are probably so happy that I'm here to listen to their music. That is so unnatural for me. For me personally, it's so much more natural for me to think that people in the space I'm in don't want me to be there versus thinking that they do want me to be there. And the craziest part of this whole thing is that unless someone tells you, I'm so happy you showed up today, I'm so happy you're here, thank you for showing up, which I'm so grateful that so many of you guys will send me comments and put comments on my videos that say thank you for sharing, thank you for showing up. Like, all of that, it has impacted me in ways that I think I don't even know, but it's so impactful to have a space like this one where people are telling me, like, wow, it's so good that you showed up. I'm like, oh, okay, it's good that I showed up. All right, cool. Didn't know that. Like, I don't carry that predetermined confidence of this place is gonna be better because I showed up here. Like, if anything, it's usually like, dang, like, I shouldn't be here right now. These people probably don't want me to be here. Like, no. And that is just some nonsense that I'm not interested in putting energy towards anymore. So here's to all of us being together in this moment. I hope that you've had similar experiences. Otherwise, I was just vulnerable for no reason. And I hope that I can continue to get better every single day, because I know that some of my thought patterns, like, I have been consciously rewiring my brain and helping other people rewire their brains since the year 2017, when I read my first book about neuroscience. And I've been spreading this message about how you can be aware of the patterns that are in your mind and in your heart, and you can feel the way you want to feel in the future now, and you can think the way you want to think in the future now. And at this part in my journey, one of my challenges that I'm actually really grateful for is, it sounds a little something like this: wow, I've come so far, where else do I want to go? I have so many abilities and so many skills. What else do I want to do with them? And finding a way to share them is what feels the best. So I'm doing this new thing where I'm offering this Zoom event, and I don't even have the webpage where you can buy the tickets ready yet, but I just want to talk about it because it's on my mind, and I want people to be excited for it, and I want people to show up, and I want it to be something that is fun and cool, and you get to learn stuff about yourself, and you get to feel the way that you truly feel, like the wholeness of your being lit up and being just like in the light and love of your truth. So, and as I do that, I feel really happy, and I feel like I'm finding the best way for me to share. That's all I can do, is just share. So thank you for sharing this space with me. You've been sharing with me too, so thank you for being here, and I'm excited to continue to connect with you. I will see you in another video. I hope you enjoyed the meditation. I hope that I didn't overshare some of my mental patterns, but I hope it at least made you feel like you're not alone, and that, you know, it's something that maybe you and I commonly share. Like the fact that there are ways that we think of ourselves that are kind of mean, and like, imagine me walking into a room and everyone in the room just thinking like, oh, she doesn't belong here, why is she here, she should just go home. Like, that's mean. And that's the perception that in the past I've been choosing to have of myself, and that's, you know, that's mean to myself. So trying to be a nicer person. I'm working on being a kinder person, and I know that I don't have to do that alone, because I have this amazing YouTube platform where I've got over 500 friends to talk to. So thank you for listening. I hope that I get to connect with you more. I hope that this was beneficial and enjoyable for you. I'm sending you the highest blessings that I could possibly put my focus on. May you be in love with the people that are in your life. May you feel abundant in your resources. May you know the truth of your powerful abilities to manifest. May you remember your gifts. Maybe it's clairvoyance, maybe it's clairaudience. May you remember who you are. May you create a life, create a role, if you will, of a piece of humanity. I don't know if this makes sense. I'm basically trying to say, like, may you create the role that is like coming from your heart and coming from the core of your being. And like that might look like a certain job or a certain hobby, just like who you choose to be. Like, may you just create that personality that comes from the core of who you are. Don't let what people could possibly be thinking of you get you down. I'm sure that it's really good stuff anyways. Thank you for being here. I'll connect with you more in another video.